offense now set to come back out on the field. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Yeah, I'm playing the game. You can't get in.
Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his?
I can't hear you. Oh. Now you in? Hold on. Yeah, when you go to my name, all you gotta do is go to watch broadcast. Like, go to the party, and then when you go to my name, it's gonna say, go to broadcast.
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose
AJ Green.
23 yards on the play.
Boy, he just snapped the ball. I don't even know how he got down there.
Find your veterans.
You used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore.
What?
Now he understands a little bit better.
They got 29 yards.
AJ Green caught that?
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny.
Come here.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them?
Come here.
Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL.
But I can't get through it. You see me getting through, he runs to the other side, right?
And Myers able to knock it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand.
He making sure I can't get it, man. I swear. That's what making me tight.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said.
I was trying to move.
It's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over.
No, I didn't mean to call that play. I didn't mean to call that play. I didn't mean to call that play.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take
look, yo, when y'all see this, look how they pressing my team. Oh my, I'm done.
For the 4th time today, Desmond King picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They're messing my routes up, boy. I can't get a route.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline.
What you talking about? David, yo, you know how many sacks I got?
Maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter.
I can do what I can do with Drew Brees. That's the problem.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, ring 7, 8, 9.
Oh, my God. What?
And down inside the 15.
How did he step back in air?
15 yards on the play, first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's a give to Penny.
Yo, how does he get through the gap like that? Come on, son. How does he get through the gap like that?
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guy.
And he's open.
He's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A.J. Green. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I can't get to him.
Extra point up and through.
This is the problem,
Myers, and that will extend this big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the Seahawks
This is what I'm saying. I can't do it though. Yo, son.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this
Yo,
one.
I want y'all to really see. I want y'all to really see when I really press a pass play, bro. Like they messing them off the snap.
Out there. And following the interception.
Like, nah, you're not going to your route.
Interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I know retirement ceremonies are
don't touch me.
Often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
Don't touch me.
You okay? You feeling all right?
Don't touch. Right. Boy, okay, you don't understand what I'm saying. Don't touch me. These niggas is not hitting. They hitting.
All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective
Say the clock, nigga. You know what's I'm down right now?
Yeah, well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart.
Don't touch me.
He was a junior tennis champion. Beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. I think that footwork really helps him be the great quarterback he is now. When you see zone defense and you know you got to
don't touch me. You see me crack? Do not touch me.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Fuck this. Yo, boy, did you not hit?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looked like a pretty good
I'm not going down the field
right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
Oh, one person. That's what I mean. I hit expert
check down. A nice safe throw.
Triangle.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Brees to throw.
For what? See, y'all see delay, so I don't even know what y'all called now.
Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
What?
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it. And
I'm trying to get back there.
Because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
Go zone.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And caught. Right side. Green.
But when you see me tackling Craig, you're going to see what I'm talking about. I pressed L2. If I didn't press L2, that would have been a bounce off. You're going to see him get lower.
Throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
L2 helps you. You said go to the outside?
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, I lined them. Okay, I got it.
1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling. So
I got you right now. Because I'm already in the play. So triangle and a line them. Oh, you said outside. My fault. You said outside.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson throw right side, caught by Ridley.
He's not getting away from me. I pressed that L2 and grabbing you.
18 yards. And looking to put this game on ice.
Let me see that right now.
But still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
Outside.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they try to run the ball and run the clock out.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Myers' kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Out onto the field comes
yo, I just want you to see something. Look who got the X Factor, boy.
Charles, what's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo
exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
You want Drew to throw that down there.
It's a 1st down.
Drew not accurate down there. I'm going to do it.
To throw, it's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
But they pick up 25 as they convert on third. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet,
it's like, yo, you got that? All right, don't throw that over here again.
And that's exactly what they did there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. There's Breeze. And now here's another interception. Picked up by linebacker Bobby Wagner. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I
didn't this is the way this is 99, boy.
The thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of
scrimmage. That's what I'm saying. I'm still thinking about who coming at me, boy, because I feel about controlling my brain. I feel it, boy. I know they coming. So it's like, yo, who got space? Oh, he got space? Fuck it, I got to throw it there.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yo, that's crazy, boy.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Well, I would have been ghost, boy.
It's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
And look, the crazy thing is,
so for the Seahawks,
that's
it's
crazy,
an ideal
boy.
start as they move to 3-0.
It was turnovers, boy. Like, yo, boy. When I say fumbles,
they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Day.
Well, I'm not upset, boy. You see who the team is? How you gonna get upset? I knew what I was going into. I wish I would have saw earlier when the X's was getting fumbles and everything, boy. Niggas not even supposed to be near me. I know my offensive coordinator is tight. Congrats on your victory. I didn't win. We didn't take care of business, coach, period. This is what we was worried about. Game against Bobby Wagner are never easy. Boy, that's not just Bobby Wagner. That wasn't the only person. Talking about games like this against Bobby Wagner is what we were talking about. I ain't mad though. Like I said, I ain't mad. It is what it is, boy. That's ridiculous, boy. These got to play the Lions. Dinks. Oh yeah. My fault. Oh, it's me and you, Junior? Alright, fuck it. I got one more. I got one more. I'll go to bed. You frustrated running back. He frustrated, unhappy with the game plan. Nigga, you want me to get you hurt? You wanted me to run you. You wanted to go out there? Shoot. I got you. You be more involved. Now you can be more involved. You wasn't gonna play at Seahawks. That's what you not gonna do. I ain't got no backup. It's the game plan. Oh. I'm about to start it right now. I just had to hit by my player be upset. He was upset about it. Wasn't happy. Well, he wanted to die. Yo, this nigga Trump is really dead serious, boy. Nigga talking about cranking down violent games.
Put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they optics, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, is missing.
Yo, whoever got to play pre in the playoffs, we gotta force win that, boy. We gotta force win that in the playoffs, boy. If we gonna continue, boy, we gotta force win that, boy. That's what we do, boy.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, yellow waiting. Check 55. Yeah, you don't want none.
Made it home, huh?
Yeah.
Extended ACL, both of them?
Nah, I didn't mean to.
Kill.
I didn't mean to.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And Cook has it, left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And this is Cook with the ground. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Never felt rebound.
But when you hit him on a move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Breeze, Sanu with a grab over the middle. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
12 yards there and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because
good
they're in
defense.
sync, as we're seeing so far. That continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second and goal. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do...
Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. Elliott a first down and more as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas, and even 50 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Breeze now on first down. And is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on its toes and punching, and there's another first down run right there.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his first touchdown on the year, and the Saints add on to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
A good pass.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle.
Try to line it up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Huh?
One play has him up past the 40 already.
Well, I didn't even know you was here.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away.
I got that.
He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Yes.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Check safety. Any weapon.
On play action. Now Breeze. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Breeze now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys in 1st and 10.
Come on, Drew.
Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year.
Keep getting that niggas in the middle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah, I figure you might want to do that.
Hey, box truck.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
I really did.
For a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0
I didn't want to wait for it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints.
I keep telling you, Tom, don't throw deep passes.
With a 1st and 10. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Oh,
Good defense,
Junior. Good defense, boy.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work,
he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. We remind you that coming up tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, we finish off the first quarter of the season with an AFC North battle from the Steel City. The Bengals and the Steelers kickoff scheduled for 8:15 Eastern. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So after the INT, it's Breeze.
Oh, I didn't see you crossing. My fault. My fault. I didn't see you crossing.
Football there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida.
Oh, I had to let it go.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back
right
at the
there.
46.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side.
He was right there.
Are you crediting your
It was
defense?
a good play.
Gotta credit him on that one
They
because
just
they
didn't
tried to
block.
fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
He completes it to Bryant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First catch for Bryant. He's got a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And the former first pick in the 2nd round of the 2001 draft doing his thing.
And the beauty of watching him play is progressions. Yeah, he can throw it deep, but
Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints add on to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use.
He wasn't supposed to get
yourself
that.
back into it.
He wasn't supposed to get that.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Check, 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 check.
Yeah, yeah. But I know he's not doing that. That's why I did that.
2nd and 9, Prescott. And on the left that sideline. He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So
that was really a touchdown.
Late getting there, and it's third down.
If he would have played it right.
You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, good catch.
Lay out and pull it in.
I got you,
What a diving catch there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh.
Prescott now.
Oh, I missed. Give me that, though.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Because I missed it.
That time for Cooper.
That was supposed to be a sack.
Well, Charles,
that was supposed to be a sack. I missed him.
Before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come in.
No, this man to man.
Maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard.
I just pressed him.
Keep throwing it.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he is onto the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints just continue to roll. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it.
And he's taken down here by the
Saints. Time to sack this nigga.
Damn. Suggs in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
Come here.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
You. 25, check 25, check 25. We're going to 53. 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Oh, good tackle.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went.
Well, that's only 2 minutes one. Well, I thought we was in the third quarter. I bet we was in the third quarter.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really...
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Pick 6. Good shit, Dream.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, because I threw it off my back foot. The shit was short.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Junior, don't listen to Craig. Don't listen to Craig. Yo, this nigga really bested me. Don't listen to her, boy. Don't. Alright.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6.
Oh, you dropped
it? Will be
it?
incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Breeze to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now Breeze. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? Where we've seen where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver, because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on display here. Just think about the guys of the past looking back at this game and saying, I sure wish that was me. I'd love to have gone out for those types of passes.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, kill.
Prescott from the gun. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup.
Don't crash that line.
Here
Don't
he'll
pass
be
that
brought
line.
down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
On 2nd down and 4. Breeze.
Good move.
Set up the screen down.
I like the way you went outside. Nigga ran outside me trying to get out
Here,
there.
back at the 47. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
61, match box.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Ain't over yet though. Still come
One
back.
play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Ready? Y'all are waiting? Check, check. Watch the D4. Watch the D4. Watch the run.
Breeze now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Alright.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Now you
In
get
there
me
to
out of
get
here.
him, and that is sack number
I'm
6
getting
now
back.
for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Another try after the first down sack. Breeze.
What are you
And
doing?
he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Breeze now. Malik Collins, the offensive
You threw me
line
back
is in
inbound.
tatters
That's
as
crazy,
now
boy.
3 sacks in 3 plays.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely
That's what
extraordinary.
the safety. You
Let's
threw me
just
back
face it.
inbound.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. A first down throw for Prescott. And it's caught.
Okay.
And
Ain't
he'll
over,
take
Craig.
it into
35,
the end zone
what is it,
for the
21?
Cowboy touchdown.
35-21?
Jason
Yeah.
Witten, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Extra point by Moore, up and
Niggas ain't gonna
good.
come back
And
good.
that will shave one more off this lead. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yep, you got an injury, Junior.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to
Somebody
close
got
the
hurt on your
game
team,
out,
Junior.
but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Breeze going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to run.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll get it down to the 47.
He just got a blue shoulder. He'll be all right.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Breeze to throw again. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Prescott. Gates has it over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Prescott now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So you did the like to line it up?
Brings up 2nd down.
To line your tackle up?
Going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Toss left to Elliott. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. The interception woes, they just continue to
try to go over my head.
5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I don't even know how you put that. Good catch.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And an alley to run. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
This nigga,
Extra point
this
by
nigga Junior
Moore,
going all the way
and
back,
good.
so I can't
And
get to
that
him.
will get him one closer. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Nigga going all the way back.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A nice gain of 21 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. It's a 3rd down gain of 10 to pick up the 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Throwing now is Breeze. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. The give is to Elliott. stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Prescott to throw it. Oh, he's looking long for Witten. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott lets it fly deep for Cobb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10.
53.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Kill.
Bree's going to throw here. And Bryant's got it over the middle. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now a play fake. Breeze. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Breeze now on first down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. To throw again on second down. Prescott. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they work this out past the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
It's obvious when you're going to run and when you're going to pass. When you run, you don't wait. You don't wait. As soon as you get to the snap, as soon as you get to the run, you snap.
It'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2.
If you wait, I know you're doing a passing.
Get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Damn. Yo, I ain't even know how many had that many passing yards, boy. I swear I didn't.
Oh my god.
Yo, my nigga. Yo, I ain't even know I threw the ball that much. Boy, Craig, I had 52 attempts, boy. Cook was cooking, boy. Cook had 200 yards. Michael Thomas had 161. 14.